We start with the story of Tom Lee, who runs on the fragile line between life and death. Big Game Sunday's David Watkins now joins us with more. David.
Newey, one of the unique aspects about being a reporter is that you just don't know what will happen on a given day. When we first caught up with Tom Lee in the spring, we knew we had the makings of a great story. But something happened so unexpected, so raw, so real, that it changed the course of this story and nearly cost this man everything.
Let's go, brother. Push, push, push. There you go, Tom. There you go. Oh.
No. Put him on the ground. Okay, sit him down. Sit him down. Bring cold water. We need cold water. Give me any cold water here.
Inside of all of us, there's a relentless will to survive. Tom Lee knows exactly how deep it runs. Retiring from the service after 4 years, Staff Sgt. Lee re-enlisted following the tragedy of 9/11. While training, he experienced discomfort and consulted the base physician. The diagnosis was stunning.
According to the blood work and the ultrasound, that there was a cancer that I was dealing with, testicular cancer, and they wanted to operate immediately.
Lee miraculously overcame cancer in 8 weeks following surgery and intense bouts with radiation therapy. Soon after, Lee was deployed to Iraq, where he faced another threat to his life. This time, not an enemy to his body, but an enemy to our nation.
I started getting that weird feeling almost like when I was going through the cancer, but it was just more intense. I radioed to my driver to get us back with the other vehicle. Something wasn't right, and as we were reversing our position, the IED went off.
An explosion near his vehicle took the lives of 2 men and most of Lee's right leg.
And I looked down and it was obvious that my right leg was just mangled.
With the help of reinforcements, Lee escaped and survived a grueling rehabilitation. Determined to overcome his injury, Lee started competing in para-triathlons. He's training to represent America for the 2016 Summer Paralympics in Brazil. And for extra motivation, para-triathlon was added to the event list.
So a sport that I am falling in love with has provided me the opportunity to wear the flag again, but this time I won't be shot at. I'll be racing against other countries instead of fighting with them.
On your mark!
His international journey started in Irving, where Paralympians from around the world competed for qualifying points.
Righty, good job, man, good job.
Inspiration was everywhere, as athletes with unique physical challenges shared in Lee's goal to represent their countries at the Games. And on a warm day, he cruised in the opening disciplines: swimming,
Pull up hard, go.
and cycling. But with the finish line just 100 yards away, Lee's dream led to an unforeseen fight for his life.
He passed by me and I had my iPhone out and I was, videotaping and screaming and yelling.
There you go, Tom. There you go.
And then he just basically face planted.
A member of Lee's team, Jared Rose, realized his friend's body was overheated. As race officials gathered to help,
Breathe slowly, okay?
Lee maintained some consciousness and pleaded his case to finish the race.
And at that point, it got pretty clear after the first 5 or 10 steps of us holding him that he was past the point of really being able to make that decision for himself.
Paramedics rushed Lee to the hospital with a serious heat stroke.
We actually had to put him on a life support. When the temperature gets that high in your body at 107, you have potential for brain injury, kidney failure, and many other medical conditions.
I don't remember anything from that day initially, but I did recover really quickly, according to the doctors and medical staff there, to be on my feet and out and moving on the go with my prosthetic.
Not only did Lee fully survive the heat stroke, he's back training for the Paralympics. His goal to wear the red, white, and blue on the biggest stage is amazingly back on track. With the cancer, what happened in the Middle East, and now this with the paratriathlon, you just won't quit, will you?
That's what a lot of my friends have said, 9 lives. It's one of those things that live, you know, live and continue to live.
Lee is one of the top American paratriathlon athletes, and he has a great shot of making it to the Games in Rio. Qualifying is now his full-time job. Lee recently moved to Washington State to resume training and pursue his dream.